and welcome to our first episode of Mission Brief, where we bring to you the latest church updates. The Fiji Mission staff last week farewelled outgoing General Secretary Pastor Joe Talmitonga. He is being replaced by Pastor Fifita Vatulesi, who will fill the position in the interim until the TPU session is held later this year. The official announcement and handover was made during the staff worship at the Fiji Mission last month. Pastor Fifita is the current Youth Director and Associate General Secretary and has been in the ministry for 13 years. Our health department recently launched the Pacific Plants Cookbook, a first for the church in Fiji. The cookbook contains local ingredients sourced from the market and provide the nutrition our body needs to enable one to lose weight and live a healthy, abundant life. The idea came about during a complete health improvement program, CHIP, in 2019 by one of the participants. 3 women who specializes in preparing vegetarian and vegan dishes were then approached by the health department to put together the cookbook. With increasing cases of NCDs in Fiji, this cookbook hopes to support women in providing healthy meals for their families and encourage eating of plant-based food. A number of districts had rallied together and taken the initiative to visit COVID-19 affected areas. The districts of Namosi, Rakiraki, and recently Thakongrove, Bua, and Madawata contributed to groceries, root crops, vegetables, fish, and coconuts to visit families that have been affected by unemployment in Nadi and Lautoka. Fiji Mission officers on behalf of the church also joined and contributed to the food packages and joined church members on the ground to distribute them. The idea was initiated by a group of young barbers who thought of a way to use their profession to help those affected by the pandemic. With the support of the youth ministry, they started in Suva by cutting hair in exchange for groceries and cash, and then moved on to Singatoka. All donations were distributed in Singatoka and Nadi through working with the youth in those areas. Other efforts included individuals, youth groups, and church members promoting total member involvement in looking out for each other during these difficult times. The Youth Evangelism series ended on a high note with its first phase of baptisms right across the country last Sabbath. There were more than 900 baptized members added to the church last week, with more expected in the next few Sabbaths. Naikawani Wasinimbongi series attracted an unprecedented response from viewers, with around 600 live viewers each night on Facebook from within Fiji and abroad. Positive feedback and responses, including questions and queries and requests for visitations and prayers, were received throughout the 4 weeks. The series is part of the Youth Ministries program in support of the Trans-Pacific Union Pentecostal Harvest, with this year's focus on youth member involvement. This new evangelism model of using online, radio, and television platforms proved effective during the COVID-19 lockdown, when churches were closed and people were searching for answers to the pandemic. A new Hindi evangelistic series started this week and have attracted a lot of responses from the Hindi-speaking communities across Fiji. This is the first of its kind to be aired on radio, television, and online platforms. The presenter, Pastor Osea Raitila, is the church pastor in Lautoka and Nadi and a former chaplain at Fulton College. Organizers for the series reported that within seconds into the first night, calls have been received commending the program and requesting for prayers. The back-end support have been on the front line in organizing prayer groups, Bible studies, DVD distribution, and developing Bible study materials. This is the first of the many series of programs on Hope TV targeted at the Hindi-speaking communities. That is our mission brief for this week. Join me again next week as we bring to you more updates. God bless.